Welcome to the Friday's message. If y'all hear thunder, I'm outside in this gazebo. So, um, this topic this week is called "Let That Hurt Go, Sis. Let it go." So I have to be honest. When I first thought about this topic, I did not think of it more so for me. I thought about it for other people. But God got a way of working things out because what I did is it's a sheet of paper, it's one piece of paper, and I start writing down everything that hurt me. I wrote down everything that bothered me, and as I began to write, I realized that some things I had tucked away that I never even dealt with, and I feel like, especially as women, we hide our pain, we hide our emotions because showing emotions is a sign of weakness. And from relationships to childhood hurt to friendships, we go on and we say, okay, it's all good, it don't bother me, but deep down inside, we just push it off in the back of our minds. And what we don't confront, we cannot heal from. So my challenge today was write down all the hurt. Write down everything that bothered me because I can't have peace and I can't have joy and I can't move forward to my destiny if I'm holding on to this baggage. And the funny thing is I'm holding on to the stuff that people did to hurt me and they still going on with their life. No. So oftentimes you got to let it go. Not for the other person, but for you. And when you let it go, you will feel so peaceful. You will feel a relief that come over you. And you will be ready to love again. You will be ready to be open to a new friendship or receive. Now, I'm not saying forget about that hurt because that hurt teach some lessons to prepare you to not be so naive in the future. But it also, don't let the hurt damage you. I think we let our past hurts damage us when you got a good guy standing in front of you and you can't even accept him, or if you got this good friend in your corner you can't even accept her because you still dealing with all the hate and the pain from what somebody did to you before. So we got to be mindful of not to let our hurt damage us in the process. And I'm not saying that it's easy because some hurts is deep, it cuts deep, and it's gonna take a lot to help heal from it. It's going to take a lot to grow from it and be open to let anybody come into that space again because it cuts so deep, it hurts so bad. And that's where God come in at, because he's the only one that can heal us. He's the only one that can take our pain and make it something. Nothing that we go through is by accident or mistake. Everything is intentional because all things work together for our good. That's what the words say. So although it don't look good, it'll work out for our good. And those same hurts prepare us for things in the future. So today, I just challenge you to get a piece of paper. If you got to write a notebook, if you got to write 2 notebooks, take some time out and actually acknowledge the hurts in your life. Confront them because the enemy will continue to use them as weapons against you until you confront them and until you heal from it. Don't give him no weapons. Don't give him no leeways or nothing. Don't give nothing to him. Write those hurts down. Write down everything that bothered you. Write down all the hurts. Even if you got to go back to childhood, things your parents did, your sister, your brother, a friend, even things that happened yesterday, or whatever the hurt is, whatever the things that's bothering you, write it down on a piece of paper. Write it all down. For me, writing is my healer anyway. So write it all down. Release it. And this is what we're going to do. After you wrote it down, we are going to, let me put this right here. We are going to take this paper and we are going to rip it. We are going to rip this paper. And when we rip it, we symbolize we are no longer going to let this hurt. We are no longer going to let this anger take over us, have control over us, stop us from allowing the right people to come in. We're not going to let the enemy use this hurt as a target, as a weapon against us. When we tear this paper, it's the first beginning of healing to say, I'm not going to have this over my head. I'm not going to let my heart be burdened with this hurt, but I'm going to learn to forgive. And I'm going to learn to be open and ask God to allow me to have the spirit of discernment, for one, and allow God to help me with the healing process. Allow me to forgive everybody that hurt me. Allow me to let go all of the hurt so I can grow and be the person that He intends for me to be, because we cannot continue to move forward when we haven't dealt with the things of the past. You have to let that hurt go, sis. And that's for me. This really helped me in the process, because like I said, I didn't think that it would affect me so much. When I first thought of it, I was thinking about it for other people. And then when I began to write, it was healing for me. So I'll let this hurt go. I forgive you. And for the ones that's really hurtful, I'm in a process of forgiving you. I'm in a process of healing. But it has to go. It's a load that I no longer can bear. So that's mine. I hope that this challenge works for you, and to give a start to your healing process. Let that hurt go, sis, so you could be a better person. All right, that's all I have for y'all this weekend. Y'all have a good day. Bye.